Hey everybody, it's Dawn and
Mindy.
and we are
Two girls and their alcohol.
Woo! This next glam rock and roll band, Wicked. I cannot wait to have them on.
Mm-hmm.
Four guys. They
Four.
are, four guys, four platinum blonde hair guys
Mm-hmm.
from, I think they said they're from Rochester, New York.
Yep.
So, without further ado, we're going to have Wicked on our show.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey!
Cheers. Thanks for having us.
Of course.
Of course.
Look at them. Wait, cheers.
Exactly.
What are you guys drinking?
Got a little vodka, some whiskey.
Four boys and their alcohol.
Yeah, four boys and their
Oh
alcohol.
my God, how cute. Four boys and their alcohol.
God.
Four platinum blonde boys with their alcohol.
Mhm.
All right. So, thanks for coming on.
Mhm.
So, everybody, we have the band Wicked on. They're from Rochester, New York, the rock and roll glam band. Tell us all about, you want to know how you got started, all about your journey in the rock and roll business. So, you guys, who wants to go first?
So it's
First, tell us your names.
It's a pretty crazy story. I'm Danny, the bassist in the band.
I'm Scotty,
Okay.
lead guitar.
Chad Michael, lead vocals, rhythm guitar.
Gunner, I play drums.
And Gunner's
Oh my God.
grown. Like, if you were to ever look back at when the band started, Gunner was significantly shorter with shorter hair.
This
Yeah.
story is
Wow.
bullshit. Don't listen
And
to that.
he's really grown up over the years. It's pretty
No,
funny.
he's
We
really
used to call
grown
him
into it.
JP.
Yeah.
No,
It was kind of
no.
a cool
He
nickname.
really grew into his own. And
I came to the band later on.
so naturally, right? Like the band started with myself and Chad as brothers, and we were like, we lived back like out east, like Utica, past kind of like the Syracuse, New York area. We're like, we want to start like a rock and roll band with all that look, but
Mhm.
you know, as the cliche story goes, like where do you find other people that match your style, right? So
Yeah.
we started to put it together, and we went on this site that used to exist called Glam Nation. It was kind of like a mix between like MySpace and like almost like a online like dating site, like with profiles for rockers.
Oh.
And lo and behold, here we find this guy named Scotty B with this beautiful blonde hair and these like puckered lips. And we're like, oh, guitar. And he lives like 2 towns over. Perfect. Like,
Oh,
who
yeah.
cares if he even play good guitar? Like, he just
He
looks
just
the
looks
part.
cool, yeah.
So we met up with Scotty, and he kind of joined the band. And then, yeah, like I said, we had a drummer beforehand, JP, and he ended up, kind of doing some different things in life. But Gunner was able to step in, and he really kind of, brought the whole thing together in the end. So it was pretty cool. Like, and we made our way out to Rochester, kind of made it home. And it's been crazy because, like, we've been living together for, like, 10 years now, like, in one house. Like, so just imagine that,
Wow.
the boys and their
All four of you?
All four.
Wow.
All four.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the old
Wow.
school bands used to do,
Wow.
right? It's crazy.
That must be one hell of a household.
it,
One hell of a party over there.
Nice.
it gets pretty crazy.
You
Yeah.
must have some stories, yeah.
As you can see, we've had a lot of time to decorate and
Yeah.
make it really look like how we feel,
I love it. I love your sofa. It's so cute. Their sofa is so
Mhm.
cool, right?
We have so many couches in this house.
Yeah, it's like the House of Couches. So if you guys ever go to a rock and roll party, like
There's a lot of
those
places
couches
to
to
sit,
sleep on, like,
There's no beds, but a lot of couches.
Well, you guys are very stylish. So let me tell you, I went to the Wasp concert. Mindy, I love Wasp. So Mindy gets tickets last minute. We go to Wasp. And I'm always, checking the situation out. I walk in and I'm, she's talking to everybody. She's like the mayor. I'm just walking in, behind her. So I'm like, Mindy! I see 4 beautiful blondes at the bar. And I'm like, Mindy! And she's like, 10 steps ahead of me. And like, she's talking. I'm like, man, there was these guys back there. I think we should like maybe try to. She goes, oh, that's Wicked. Of course she knew you were. And by the time I went back to the bar,
You
you
were
guys were gone. So I went home. I did my homework. I looked you guys up, and you guys are very interesting. I love your Last American rock band. I was listening to your songs. You guys are very interesting, cool. You have a cool look,
Mhm.
and so that's how I was like, I'm gonna have these guys on, and so here you are. So it was cool.
That's
All
so
because I saw you at the Wasp concert.
we saw that Wasp concert, like, or like the whole tour, like, get posted, and you know, we're always like busy, like working on our own stuff. So sometimes it's hard to get out there. But we were like, oh shit, like we have to go and see Wasp. And like all the tickets were selling out for all the shows.
Yeah.
We're like,
Yeah.
where are we gonna go? And then we saw that one PA show still had tickets. We're like, we're going. So we jumped in the big orange Tic Tac, our band that we call the Orange Tic Tac. We just like bust it down to PA and
It's like our Mr.
yeah, it's like a mystery machine. And then we did a little pre-gaming and that was a pretty cool show. I gotta say, like, you know.
Yeah, you were actually parked next to a friend of mine. My friend Dana.
No way.
My friend Dana was parked. She's like, "Oh, Wicket's parked right next to me." I'm like, "What?"
And we'd have to look for you to interview, but you were gone.
That is awesome.
Like, damn, I'm looking these boys up. And I did. I looked up.
Because we bring our mics with us everywhere we go
Yeah.
in case there's
Oh,
like
so
Oh,
cool.
nice.
That's cool.
Oh, that would have been
interview.
fun.
Yeah. So I'm hoping they're at M3 because then we can we'll interview them there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
You guys would be great there. They would be so good at the M3.
Yeah. How come
Why
you
not?
never played M3? Did you try to get in or?
No, we honestly haven't. We did like the pre-party back, like when the band first started, before Gunnar was in the band. We did like a lot of the circuit in terms of like, you know, like pre-party kind of stuff for some of those things. But we did like Rocklahoma 4 years in a row,
Oh, yeah.
and really like built like a thing there. And then like, you know, I guess to kind of like make a long story short, we spent all these years really working like at the project as a band and kind of getting past the first drummer, bringing Gunnar on and becoming like, you know, a really good live band and learning like how to like, you know, really hone our craft. So like our thing always was is like we love bands like Thin Lizzy, you
Mhm,
know,
yeah.
UFO, Scorpions,
Oh, yeah.
David Bowie,
Yeah.
like all the good old like, you know, hard rock bands that like could like make an album and then play it the same way. You know what I mean? No tracks, none of that crap. And so we spent a lot of years really kind of honing our craft. And subsequently, like, you know, we did our own thing and we had to like kind of also learn the business end, which was a piece as like young kids we didn't really understand. So we got taken advantage of a little bit.
Mhm.
But all that aside, like we smartened up and we took control of it. And what you kind of see today is like this like rebirth of like the four of us with our own company that kind of like encompasses the band. And like, you know, we're like molding the direction of it and everything. We just released a CD last year and vinyl, and like the whole project is kind of like, you know, rebirthed and going. So we're pretty excited of what's coming in the future.
Yeah.
What's coming in the future?
So I'm glad you asked. We when we put out the last
Sorry,
American
minds want to know.
when we put out the last American Rock Band last year, guys, right? It was kind of like a homage, like to like those past several years where like we were kind of in the trenches and becoming like a real band together.
Mhm.
So we had a little bit of some like fan favorites that were never released officially, and then some new songs, and that was kind of cool for our fan base, right? Like we did like Hot Stage Lights music video, which was cool. It showed like kind of our old look where we had like 7-inch platform heels and like, you know,
Oh, dude,
Like Kiss.
the-
that's great.
strokers and like, you know, armbands and studs and stuff. And then we put out the New York Tough video maybe a month ago, right?
Yeah, a month or two ago. Yeah.
And that'll show a little bit of like the evolution of the band. Like we still try to keep that theatrical
Yeah.
look and everything.
Just always evolving.
Yeah.
Yes.
And now this year, like we're gonna have another full length album release this summer. We're super excited about.
Yeah, and
Very
tons of extra content with the videos and
Yeah.
and a few extra special pieces too. Hopefully.
I mean, there's going to be more content from us this year than we've ever put out.
Ever
So
before, yeah.
It's going to be
Yeah.
a big year for us.
Now, are you gonna like tour, like go to like different areas of the East Coast, like New York, Philly, and
Yeah, that's our main goal right now. We're trying to find like the right booking agents to kind of like map that out for us. But our goal is to get around the U.S. and then hopefully towards the end of the year maybe do some international gigs and kind of spread, you know, hit some different markets like that. So we're super excited. We got, like I said, a full length album. We're calling it Sunburn, and it was all really born off of a couple of things. One, during like when COVID hit. Obviously, like that really sucked for live music.
Mhm.
And we were lucky to be living together because the four of us have lived together for like 10 years now, like old school bands. And we just said, like, let's jump in the van and cut some music videos. And we drove from Rochester to Huntington Beach, 38 hours straight.
Wow.
These guys are
The shifting off driving.
yeah, on and off. And,
Wow.
we slept on the beach and everything.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah,
We
and
should do
like-
that.
We
Yeah.
Girls for alcohol, sleep on the beach.
Yeah.
We'll be arrested.
Crazy. Like waking up in the middle of nowhere, Oklahoma, and like here's
I love it though. It's good. You live it on the edge.
Yeah. So we cut 4 music videos, right? Like we were in Joshua Tree in LA and like the the mountains and stuff. It was a pretty cool like experience.
So
And we caught all this like cool content that really kind of encompassed where we were at like in life
And,
together.
we also we had our own camera that we were just doing all
but
everything we were
B-roll
doing was
footage,
in this. So there's just so much good content that we're gonna have.
Funny, aren't they?
Yeah.
You guys are so cute. When I've been putting you guys up on the her and I've been advertising you, we get a ton, of course, ladies. Like, oh, who are they? So now most of our viewers are probably ladies right now. Girls, ladies, women, whatever, right? I mean, it's been like one hell of a month fighting these ladies off. All right, so Mindy has some questions for you. They're called rapid fire questions that we ask our guests. And well, they're young for that, so we're gonna skip over that one.
I don't
They
know.
might not even know.
Here's that.
I'll
young.
ask anyway. Okay. If you can go back and give your 18-year-old self one piece of advice, what would it be? I don't know if that was yesterday or last year. I don't know.
I got this
You
one.
have to be at least 21 to be legal, please.
So I got this one. If we could go back, 18-year-old self,
Mhm.
I'd say, do what you like could do yourself. Anything you could try to get into and try to learn how to do yourself, like dive into it.
Make it
Like
your own. Don't
yeah,
go
like
outside.
because you could
try to find
go to
out.
people like all day and night that say that they could do this and that for you.
Promise you the world.
And at the end of
Oh.
the day, like if you have the knowledge and you learn the skills, you'll be better off every 10 times out of 10.
That's true because a lot of people, especially in the music industry, promise you the moon and the stars, and sometimes it doesn't always work out. That's a very competitive field. So that's very good. That's a very good answer.
Mhm.
I like his answer.
Definitely.
You have another question for them?
Well, we have 5 questions. Don't forget.
Okay, go ahead. Are you already done your drink?
I'm refilling.
I'm actually
Sorry, I'm
sleeping
gonna
here
have to get
tonight.
up.
Thank God I'm sleeping here. Thank God. How many is this for me?
4.
Okay.
About
Take it up.
I can barely read this. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So this is for each of you. You can each answer like one at a time, I guess. If you could have coffee or a drink or whatever with any celebrity, alive or dead, who would you choose?
Or comedy.
I'll go first.
Oh,
Mine's definitely Steven Tyler.
Aw.
Aww.
What's
I
that?
thought they were gonna say
I don't think he's ever gonna die. I
No,
think Keith Richards.
he might be
Wait, who said that? Who answered
Who
that?
said Steven Tyler?
Scotty.
Oh, okay.
my favorite.
Scotty. He's okay. Scotty is the one next to Dan, right? Yes. Okay.
All right. Next. Go ahead.
Next. What
I
do you
I
think?
said one answer. I said each of them.
Oh. I'm out.
I thought you picked these
He does all the fire rapper questions. I'm sitting back. Go ahead. Or rapid fire, whatever it's called.
I know. I probably pick Dee Snider from Twisted Sister. That's my boy.
You know, I just
Yeah.
met his manager.
Did you?
I love him. Yeah, I was at this gig and I was talking to him. I'm like, "Excuse me, and who are you?" And his name's Danny Stanton,
Mhm.
and he is the nicest
I'll write
guy.
that.
It's D Snider. Where are you going?
I'm getting more for the.
Okay, bring me some more perspective. Excuse her. That's rude. No, let's get it.
I saw it right
All
there.
right, here we go. Bring me the whole bottle. Anyway, we'll just pour it from here. I was at a gig. Unfortunately, Maine couldn't come. She wasn't feeling well. And I'm talking to this guy, and it's Danny Stanton, and he is the manager of Dee Snider of Twisted Sister. Such a nice guy. Super
That's
nice
really
guy.
cool. Dee did a little cameo for my birthday.
Oh, that was so cool.
I love him.
That was so cool.
That was nice. I just checked out his vodka. The vodka.
Oh,
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah, because Danny brought a bottle of vodka and I had some. It was really good. It was
Okay.
smooth.
I just sent him today. They're going on a one-off like reunion show or something like that.
I want to see that.
Oh, Twisted
Are they on? Where they go? I don't know anything about that.
I don't know.
They haven't announced
anything.
it yet, but they said they're going to do a one-off show.
Oh.
I'm gonna be in Jersey.
Yeah, probably.
So
told-
who
I told
answered?
you that.
Who said D. Snyder? Wait, look at Mindy brought. Isn't she so cute? She brought Fireball.
Yeah.
There you go.
Man, I wish they lived closer. We could have drank together. Well,
Right.
live.
And I even got the shaker.
Not
The shaker
live.
drink.
I mean person. Oh yeah, she got the shaker. All right. So who else? So we have D. Snyder.
Okay, I'll go.
Steven Tyler.
I'll honestly say probably David Bowie.
Aw.
Actually, today's I think the day that he died a while ago.
Yeah.
His birthday.
Wow.
I don't know.
And who answered that?
Chad.
And then who's next?
Best for last, Danny. So Danny isn't who I would sit and have coffee with or a drink because I am me. But it would be probably Phil Lynette from Thin Lizzy because he's my favorite like lyricist and like front man. I just think like I really like idolize like how he went about writing songs and his approach because he had like the hard rock, but also he had like such like a soft side, like, you know, writing songs about his daughters and everything. It was super cool. So
Here's what's really funny about Danny and I is that we'll always pick one of each other's picks.
yeah, because
We'll
he
say
said David
questions,
Bowie, and I was gonna say
And
that.
I was gonna say
And I
Phil,
was
and I
like-
thought he was gonna say Phil.
I was like, you rap bad.
Yeah, they share a brain.
I was gonna say great minds think alike. Aw, that's so cute. Who would you pick?
Me?
Yeah. Me?
Oh,
Aw.
no.
Who?
Alive, Vince Neil.
Oh, duh. That was stupid. And how about dead?
Jim Morrison.
Ooh,
Oh,
good
cool.
pick. There you go.
Oh, I would pick a live. I don't know. I would pick
Rapid fire.
Bret Michaels. Actually, you sound a little bit like Bret Michaels, Dan. I would pick Bret Michaels. We met him a million times. And I love him. What's so funny?
Question, alive or dead? What is this? The Bon Jovi
Bon
version?
Jovi.
I think he sounds like Bret Michaels a little bit. I think he sounds like. So I would pick Bret Michaels. We met him a million times. I love Bret Michaels. And I would pick Elvis Presley dead.
I mean, he's a go-to, obviously, like for anybody who's into rock and roll.
Is that a,
Elvis.
Yeah.
is that a two-armed Rick Allen I see in the background?
What?
Look at our babies.
Oh, it's Def Leppard, yeah.
Look at our babies.
It's a standy,
We
yeah.
have Kiss, but Kiss fell down. See?
Was it Joe Elliott?
Kiss annoyed me.
It looks like
Kiss-
no, not that one. The Def Leppard one. I thought that was Rick Allen. Sorry. Is that Joe Elliott or?
It is Rick.
It is Rick Allen. Are you drunk?
It's Rick Allen, right? See you
Are
guys.
you-
Are
Are you drunk or high? No.
No, they did not.
Yeah, they,
Oh, shut the fuck up.
they all wore the.
Yeah, that's Rick Allen. That's
No, Def Leppard can stand behind me anytime.
I got a joke for you. I got a joke. What has 9 arms and sucks?
Oh, God.
Wait, is somebody telling a joke?
Def
Is there a
Leppard.
joke?
We actually love
We
it.
love Def Leppard.
I can't imagine what this is going to look like to play that.
I'm kidding. I'm
I
kidding.
can't breathe. All right.
So Gunner is always the controversial one.
Def Leppard.
We're playing a New Year's Eve show, and
Oh boy, do I know. All right.
Move them over.
Gunner likes to piss people off. We're doing a New Year's Eve show in Buffalo, New York, and he gets up on stage at like the encore, and he says
So stupid.
he makes fun of the Buffalo Bills in front of everyone.
And it's
God.
like probably 90% Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
You're lucky you didn't get thrown out.
He has knows
I
nothing
know,
about
right?
football. He's like, how can I piss everybody off?
Oh, let me tell you something. Boy, was I jealous because we missed one hell of a New Year's party. We should have gone to them. They had the Chippendales look.
Yeah, there you go.
They were like the Chippendales.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
no, I'm just saying though. I'm looking at I'm like looking at. I'm like, wait a minute. Why did we not go to this party?
We
And
weren't invited.
no, we always invite ourselves. That's the
Huh.
Oh, Mindy and I are known for
Yeah, rock and roll. You got to invite yourself.
Mindy and I are always meandering backstage, and we always get away with it. We always meander in parties. We always work our way in, and somehow we never get thrown out. But We should have gone to that party.
We should have.
Did you
And
see
now you
the,
have to do
the
a shot.
Chippen-
Now she has to do a shot of Fireball. Tell her.
just because I didn't go? Did you see the Chippendales? The Wicked Chippendales?
I did.
Oh, cheers.
Fireball.
Oh, spicy. Ah! Sorry. Okay. Woo! I'm sweating. I can't even take the jacket off. There's a shirt trunk. The shirt trunk in the dryer. I can't. Okay, enough about me. All right. So, any more questions for the Wicked?
For the Wicked?
For Wicked.
The Wicked. And
We are the Wicked.
The record company says we have to be called the Wicked now. So sorry.
Oh, is it the Wicked? Oh, I'm sorry. Is it the
What?
Wicked?
No, we're kidding.
I think they're called Wicked. I don't know.
Fireball does.
Yeah, it's Wicked. It's Wicked Rock and Roll. That's their
Yeah.
Instagram.
Lesson number 1: don't listen to anything anybody says in this band.
You guys are so cute. Listen, I live in Philadelphia, Center City. I want you to come play at the Met.
Yes.
Met.
Great.
Brooklyn Bowl.
How about the Brooklyn Bowl? We'll get you in there.
Okay.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
We're
All
there.
right, so we're gonna talk off the air. We actually have friends. Our really one of our really best friends is Bob from Bob Production. You heard me say his name a lot on my podcast.
And he's a
He's
booking,
a booking
agent
agent,
in New York.
and he's the one that got us involved with Danny Stanton from Twisted Sister and Ted Pulley from Danger. You guys need to reach out to him. You guys need to be playing
You know,
out.
it's funny you say that. We're in the market for a booking agent.
Yeah, Bob Production.
So we can contact him and let him know about you guys. Well, he's probably gonna watch this later, but he's
Yeah.
at work. And we could tell him to contact you or whatever.
That would be
Yes.
awesome.
He's from Long Island.
He's from Long Island, New York. So
Hey,
contact him.
Long Island is our favorite place
One
to
of
go.
our favorite places.
Yeah.
on
He's
Island.
big with
Favorite
89
band.
North. 89 North is the bar that he manages with the bands. It's called 89 North. It's in Long Island,
Mhm.
and I think that they would be great there,
Mhm.
honestly, because I know you guys are doing amazing. I mean, God bless you, but you guys, I think they got to be like, I want them to come to Philly,
Yeah.
and
We love Philly.
big venues. I live in Center City. I live right across the street from the from Franklin Institute, like down the Art Museum area.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
Rocky statue.
The Rocky statue. You guys would be they would be great in Philly, wouldn't
Mhm.
they?
Because Heaven's Edge is playing next Saturday here in Philly at the Brooklyn Bowl.
Oh,
So
that's
they're
awesome.
starting to get rock bands back, and you
Mhm.
guys are perfect because you
That's
got young blood in you. You guys are young blood. You guys
So
like that.
you
look.
know Silvertide then, right? You know Silvertide
Yes.
from back in the day. That's
Yeah.
one of our favorite bands.
yep.
Like we love like when Silvertide was out. Like they
Big
were so
Perry,
cool. Yeah.
You guys are doing great on your own, but I'm just saying, for me personally, from a different standpoint, like you guys have the look. You guys are funny. You're good looking. You're happy guys and
Mhm.
fun, and you're easy to get along with. And I feel like you got the best look. They have a great rock look. So you guys should definitely be playing a lot of places. A lot.
I feel like I'm actually back in the 80s right now with,
Yeah.
with all the hair and
Yeah, let's talk about your hair. People actually wrote to us about your hair.
Mhm.
These chicks are wild. Let me tell you, it might even be guys, right? I don't even know, but we want to know all about your beautiful hair.
So listen, it's a process, okay?
What do they want to know about it first before we start talking about it?
Is it a double process?
So here's
It's
how-
a double
here's how
process or
this
a single
goes.
process.
One, yes, it's real.
So we got to give a pitch to our girl Megan. She you'll see her in one of our music videos that's going to come out soon, going into the summer. Gorgeous, and she
Super
tends
relaxing
and
forever.
mends
How was the song?
to our hair, and so she'll come to the house. We get house calls for our hair,
Well, that's
And-
interesting.
and you could catch us, getting trimmed up and getting bleached. Washing our hair in the kitchen sink. It gets to be a little rowdy though, because again, 4 blonde boys and their drinks, right? What can I say?
A lot of guys in their alcohol.
Oh my God, no.
God.
Oh, that's cute, man.
What? That doesn't show up.
I wish if they live closer. Oh my God, how far are you away from Philly?
What, 5 hours?
Yeah.
5 hours, maybe.
5
4
hours.
If you sleep through the drive, it's like a couple minutes.
If you sleep, Mindy and I, we drive all over. Like we drive to Boston.
These two will sleep the whole ride. These two will drive the whole way
They-
to a
they-
show or
they-
to wherever we're going.
They always think I'm sleeping, but I'm making sure everything's
No,
like
he
okay.
gets the whole back seat.
Yeah,
so
he's
we have
all the way
a
in the
15
back.
passenger van. He gets the whole back seat to himself. And here he is. He's got his feet up on the window.
He's a
and
lead guitar player. He's got to relax.
snoozing
you know?
away.
I'm gonna hurt my fingers
Right.
if I drive.
Fine. Oh my
Always watching though. I'm like, are they?
Watching in his dreams.
Okay, let's go.
Every like 45 minutes, I open one eye, check, make sure everything's
Here,
okay,
let's just
I go
go
back
for
to sleep.
We're gonna have another fireball shot. Want to do one with us?
Yeah, let's do it.
Not
I
very-
got tequila, so.
we got Fireball.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I'm
Tequila.
good on Fireball already.
Listen, you don't want me on tequila. I'm not good on tequila. I am.
Right, you will be.
Let me tell you, no. Let me not go down there. Let me not go down that rabbit
No.
hole. Okay, get your drinks up, boys.
Girls get wild on tequila. It's
I know. Yeah,
Cheers.
it's a problem. Mm.
That's sort of like second shot in 4 minutes.
Woo!
Oh, shoot, fuck.
Oh my God.
Pull up the fireball.
Oh, fireball. Oh my God. Burn
It's
my
almost
throat.
it's half gone already. That's great. That's great.
Well,
More
there
than
are
half.
two girls and they're alcohol.
That's right.
What
Living
happened,
up to your name.
what happened to the rapid fire questions? We only got through like 2 of them.
I'm sorry. You know what? You're right. We're rude. Let's keep them going. Well, we're not really rude, but we want to finish the questions. He's right. We didn't finish
Okay.
them.
What is an important lesson you've learned over your career? I don't know.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
this is great.
He said, "Jesus Christ."
Yeah.
This is really great.
Okay.
If your drummer,
Oh, you know, you can't say no.
Goddamn.
your
You know, you can't say it. Nothing to do with me.
So he's telling a story about remember. So you got to tell.
No,
stories
no,
about
no.
him.
if your drummer, all of a sudden it's like
What, dude? You can't say anything.
So you automatically have to have a drummer for this
Drinking,
stuff.
drinking a bunch of Jaeger at the bar.
Okay, so you got a drummer.
so.
Yeah.
So if your drummer is all of a sudden going pale white in the middle of a
Drummer,
show,
Oh God.
drummer
and
Jaeger.
you know he drank Jaeger.
Drummer Jaeger don't go together.
Yeah, it's not a good scene. And
That's
so,
a bad mix.
so
This is dumb. I
the,
wasn't expecting this.
the learning of the story is
Right.
you probably don't want to be playing with like people you idolize, like Freely's Comet and this and that, because maybe that said drummer who had a lot of Jaeger that got really sick would throw up all over the dressing room. But
Oh my
I'm
God.
just,
No. Oh my
I'm just
God.
paraphrasing. It's hypothetical,
If that were to happen,
If that were to
that'd be
happen,
bad,
yeah.
Yeah, it would be bad.
That's a lesson.
Not
to
that
learn
it
from
happened.
you.
Not that it happened to us.
We wouldn't know really.
What was the question?
I know. Tell me about it.
It was something
I
about
swear golly them
It was- it was something about lessons learned, and then you threw it on Gunner.
Definitely a lesson learned. I'll tell you that.
Well, that's a lesson learned.
I have many. So
We have a lot. This one's got a lot of lessons.
Don't
That's
drink
the
Jaeger.
lesson.
Don't drink on
Jaeger.
the job. That's what it is.
We
Yeah.
drink on our job.
Thank you.
Don't drink Jaeger on the job. Everything else is on.
Exactly.
They're so funny. Do you have any more questions for Wicked? The Wicked?
It's 4 and 5.
The
Oh,
Wicked.
go ahead. The Wicked. Go. Wicked.
Okay, so as you know, our show is all about like alcohol.
Oh,
Ready?
I love it.
So, what is your favorite drink of choice?
Ooh.
Is that one for each of us?
And for
Okay.
each of you, go on.
Sure, I'll answer. Go ahead.
So I'm a gin guy. Gin and tonics. You get a little of that sugar. Kind of keeps you a little spry at night. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you
Keeps
haven't.
you going.
But you
But
haven't been drinking, Jim. What are you
Well,
drinking
Are
now?
you joking?
Let's keep it current.
so I won't plug the name because we got to keep that out. But I work for an alcohol company, so I got a little bit of everything.
You do? Oh
Day
my
job stuff. Not interesting at all. But yeah, I've been dabbling in the vodka. But I'm a gin guy by trade, so I'll pass it on to Scotty after that.
So I like the dark liquors. I like whiskey, but
Cheap liquor.
I like I
Yeah,
so,
he's cheap and nasty.
So I'll get the cheapest, dirtiest, strongest stuff. So there was a time period where I used to get this thing called Trader Vic's 151, and it was a rum that was 151 proof.
Really?
Oh shit.
Remember that?
And every time I would drink it, I'd wake up somewhere in the house naked. So I had to stop doing that. It was a $15 bottle, and it would just it was
The
too much.
gerbil liked it too much. Yeah, it's
I
crazy.
had to stop that. So now I like to stick to cheap whiskeys.
Are you like the brown stuff? That's the brown stuff. Now
Huh?
the brown stuff makes me wild.
Yeah, no, it makes me wild too. That's why I like it.
Yeah, but see, I get in trouble with tequila and the brown stuff. That's a no-no for me.
You're just in trouble all the time.
Uh-huh.
There's only two. There's brown and there's clear. So
Boy,
And-
see them now. I see double now. All right, go ahead.
But
Next.
my favorite would be like if I was like a rich person right now,
Oh, yeah.
I'd have like really nice aged bourbons and stuff like
Mm.
that. But I stick to cheap.
He was
blended
bottom
whiskeys.
shelf, yeah.
Bottom
If you
shelf.
guys ever come to Philly, I bar hop because I live there where all the bars are. I'm taking you guys to the best cigar, bourbon, and whiskey bar.
Sign us up.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
hmm
There you go.
We're gonna have Wicked there. You're gonna be on a billboard when I get done with you. They're 20.
I don't do the. I'm with you, Don. I don't do the dark liquor. It makes me a little crazy.
You don't
Yeah,
want me doing that unless
You don't need any more crazy when it comes to lead singers, right? Like we got to keep it like level, try to minimize it. He's blow drying. He's late to everything. So crazy isn't in the chapter for this one.
That is very incorrect. They like to pick on me, but it's very incorrect. I don't have lead singer syndrome. So
Now wait, let's back up. So everybody that's watching, there's a lot of people. Who is the lead singer? Raise your hand. Lead singer.
Okay.
What's your name?
Points at me.
Chad.
Chad. Yep.
Chad is the lead singer, everybody,
Mhm.
of Wicked.
Chad
Who is
Michael.
the drummer? Who's the drummer?
No, we don't care about him.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. Oh, I mean,
drummer. We have to give the
Yeah.
drummer. Okay, what's your name?
Mine?
JP.
Yeah, the drummer.
Please.
We know there's a Dan there. Dan is what? Dan is the bass player.
He's a dum dum. Yeah. Yeah.
I need another shot. I can't.
I'm a band dad. I take care of these three hooligans here.
I see that. You're the
Wow,
Seems like you're a
so-
spokesperson.
you're the spokesperson
Yeah.
and the guitarist.
Me?
You got real quiet.
It's Scotty V.
He
So
just
the
looks like
guitarist is
Ivy
real
faces.
quiet. He's very quiet. Let him talk. Tell us about
I
yourself.
feel like everybody says I'm quiet, but then when they get to know me, they're like, "Shut up." So I don't know.
Aw. No, I noticed that. I said that the guy that's sitting next to Dan's very quiet. So we want to hear all about you. Only you.
Me? What do you
Yeah.
want?
He just talked for 20 minutes about whiskey.
Give me a topic. I'll go off.
You know what? Between the fireball and my sunglasses, I missed that.
You must have.
I
That
thought-
was him talking.
I thought the other guy was quiet.
It's
The
hard
guy
to
right
see.
here
I was
was
the one who
quiet.
told you about the 151 rum that I woke up naked every time I drank.
Oh, that's you. But who's the guy next to you? He's quiet.
He's
Who,
quiet.
me or him?
Oh, yeah.
I
The
was-
guy with the long platinum hair, long.
This guy.
Me?
No, the guy next to Dan.
This guy.
I'm the one that woke up naked.
He's gone.
I can't.
I'm sorry. Okay. Let me compose I never get uncomposed on my show. All right.
Oh,
Are we done with the rapid fire questions?
We didn't even get through that one.
We can't get through anything.
Don't worry about them.
Yeah,
Don't
we
worry
can answer
about
very
them.
quickly.
They're sober. They don't drink.
Yeah, we don't.
Who doesn't drink?
who doesn't
No,
drink?
Who doesn't drink?
Don't listen to him. I drink tequila and he drinks what?
I drink Jaeger and Corona. That's those
He
are my
doesn't
two-
drink.
I haven't seen you
anymore.
sipping yet.
He retired Jaeger.
Me?
Can't see nothing.
Well, I see double now.
I got drinks here.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
All right, so
You can turn it up.
your guys are gonna come to Philly.
Philly bound.
Have you guys ever been to Philly?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, tons.
You know, like that pier? That's a great place to see concerts.
Oh yeah, we saw.
Yeah. No, but we want to see you in Philly.
What happened?
Blah.
What happened to the Electric Factory? That got like sold
Oh
out.
yeah. That's done with.
Yeah.
Are they still doing shows there?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
Not in a long
Remember the
time.
Trocadero?
Sounds familiar.
Trocadero?
Yeah, I know that one. Yep.
And how about we know Wells Fargo?
Yep.
Oh yeah, of course.
They need to be playing. they're
Brooklyn
gonna-
Bowl.
They need to be playing the Brooklyn Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have to make some phone calls. No, I'm serious. They need to be playing the Brooklyn Bowl. When we get off this
I
live,
just
we're
see
gonna
girls in
go
their
back
alcohol,
on and
and
talk
we
to you
would
guys about it.
to play Philly.
What?
What?
I said, hi, this is two girls and their alcohol, and we would like.
No, you don't know how we roll. We know so many people. We're gonna talk about this off the air. We know a lot of people. When I'm adamant about something, no, seriously, you guys, I swear to God, you guys are very talented. I studied your Instagram. I've been we're a little older than you guys, been in the music industry a long time, and they definitely have the look.
Yeah.
They're very nice. Some people aren't very nice. We've actually never really interviewed anybody that wasn't so nice. No, everybody's basically cool.
What's the
But-
point of that? It's all about community, right?
But
Like
you guys are very,
the
very
whole thing is
funny.
about, like bringing people together. You
It's
got
about personality too.
Yeah.
Wait till
So you guys got that. And after we get off the air, we're gonna come back on and we're gonna talk to you about that. So, where can our listeners find you online? Let's talk about all the platforms they can find you online.
All right, so
Perfect.
check it out.
You can find us on our website, www.wickedrockandrollofficial.com, or all social platforms at Wicked Rock, the letter N, roll.
Okay.
It's easy as that. All right, check us out.
YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram,
Listen, people, don't
TikTok.
Listen.
we do great TikToks.
Listen,
dude.
yeah, TikTok is weird.
And that's what we're gonna be doing next. TikTok. Yeah, we're big on TikTok. You people love TikTok. I was never into
Gunner does
TikTok.
good dances on TikTok.
Gunner knows how to twerk, so if you want to find out the whole situation there,
But
Let's get
listen,
out of hand
Wicked
about
Rock
it.
and Roll on TikTok.
listen, people, just go out there, hit the website, check it out. It's rock and roll, New York rock and roll. It's different than you think of like California rock and roll. They're
Right.
a little, foo-foo.
Yeah, we're East
We're,
Coast rock
we're
and
like
roll.
hard rock, like it's all about a good time, Check it out.
Ain't nothing but a good time. But you sound like Brett Michaels, Dan.
Thank you.
Yeah,
We love Bret Michaels.
Bret Michaels is from California.
That's right. He's from Pennsylvania.
As
Yes,
soon as
he
you
is.
started talking, I'm like, because Tommy London just did an amazing interview with Brett Michaels about like a month and a half ago. It was so good. And as soon as you started talking, I'm like, he sounds like Brett Michaels a little bit.
I spent
we-
I spent way too much time in the Pennsylvania area, so
You
that's
lived
probably
there
what
for a
it
little
was.
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't hear any New York accents. Speaking to that,
But
I
we're,
don't hear anybody in New York with a New York accent.
Interesting.
are you drunk or high?
I'm like,
Let's get us mad.
Wait, are you all from Rochester, New York?
No,
We're from like the central New York area, like the
oh,
upstate.
the upstate area.
Close enough.
Yeah, close.
Okay. All of you? Well, I know the
Yeah.
brothers, yeah.
Surprisingly enough, like Danny and I, we lived very close to Gunner, like where he
We
came
live
from.
20 minutes away. but
Yeah,
Yeah, we used to talk crap about him.
We hated him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's totally true. It's totally true. That part's true. Yeah.
But he's
All
pretty
right.
cool though.
He ended up being a pretty cool guy.
Yeah,
We're
it's
wrong
really,
about him.
really cool, man.
He was
They're
lame.
so- right? They're so funny.
Yeah.
All right, so we are talking with the band Wicked. They're from Rochester, New York, and they have the album "The Last American Rock Band." Check them out. I actually listened to quite a few of their songs. They're really good. Did you listen to them yet?
yes.
They're Prescott. So cool, right?
Mhm.
I love the music. I'm like
Watch the
singing in
video?
my car, What?
Did you watch the videos?
No, the only video I know, I didn't watch a video. Well, actually, I listened to the music from the press kit you sent me, and that's why I was like intrigued by that. So I'm like, all right, we're gonna have him on the show. And I see all your Instagram, but the video I love is a New Year's video.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah, that on Instagram. But make sure you check out our YouTube.
I'm sorry, but I love the New Year's video.
He's so aggressive.
No,
Yeah,
He's so
he's-
aggressive with it.
I'm sorry.
say
guys.
that.
Careful.
We apologize for him.
I'm like Mindy,
No,
the
like-
Chippendales are here.
I understand that because YouTube's a little weird with the algorithm, and it's hard to get people to subscribe to you. So like, that's the one, so-
YouTube.com/Wicked Rock and Roll.
so please subscribe to that. We've got a lot of good content on there. And
More to
Oh
come.
yeah, we used to do a podcast too.
yeah,
Well, why weren't we on your podcast?
the Glamcast.
We were doing
Why
that.
weren't we on your podcast?
Yes, let's
We
do
should
it.
bring
Let's
it
bring
back.
it back.
We should
We'll
bring it back.
revive it.
That'd be
I'm
great.
gonna have you guys out to Philly. The least you can do is have us on.
That's true. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll make it happen.
Exactly.
All right. So, anything else you want to say to Wicked?
No, that's pretty much it. That's all the rapid fire questions we have.
That's
for
all
them.
we have. Do you have any
We only have
questions for
five.
us? Do you
I
have
have
any
one
questions
request.
for us?
Yeah, Chad's got something.
I have one
Chad's got
request.
it.
Oh, go easy.
I want to hear you two do the Joey Casada.
Ah.
Like, it's kind of-
Well, do you want to? Well, you want us to say that?
Yeah.
Yes.
What?
Do you know why we say that?
No, I mean I watched the interview. I loved it because like I grew up watching the Z Band.
So,
So
when we
I
have
was very
bands
curious
come on,
about
or
They're talking.
oh, no?
Stanza?
Z-Rock.
All right,
Oh my God, he said Z-Rock.
Z-Rock, yes.
It's hard to hear.
ZO2.
Yes. That was a great show.
Zoe 101?
That was,
No,
that
no.
was a great
He
show.
doesn't know anything about it, but so explain. I'm
I
curious.
watched that one.
Why do we say Joey Casada? Why do we emphasize it?
Because we started that. We met Joey a while back, and actually Joey named us Two Girls and Our Alcohol. I don't know if you saw that episode.
Yeah.
So he named us that, and then I don't know how we just started saying that. Joey Casada.
So you gotta come up with something clever for us too.
Oh my God.
There you
Because
go.
we kept
Okay.
doing promos for them
Yeah.
because they were going on tour with Eric Martin.
So we did like a lot of
Yeah.
promos for their like upcoming shows and stuff, and we would say Steve Brown, PJ Farley,
and
everyone, and
Joey Casada.
That's awesome.
That's how we do. Who the fuck is Tommy London? So
Listen, Chad, the lead singer, has given you homework. Come up with something for
The Wicked.
Chad Michael.
oh, we're gonna be on that. We gotta come up with something for Wicked.
right.
Oh man, we're gonna run with that one.
Mhm.
Oh boy, God knows we're gonna drink this Fireball. Come up with something.
There you go. It's best. Yep.
Yeah.
Best way to do it.
It's always
Yeah,
good to
like
think of
innovation for
Fireball.
Cold
What?
It's always good to put your thinking cap on Fireball.
Oh, for sure.
Not only that, but look what Mindy bought me. Look at this. She got me bold nuts.
That's,
awesome.
that's something special right there.
That's kind of nuts.
Those are good nuts.
Nobody wants shy nuts.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's sideways.
Oh my God.
We're supposed to be professionals.
So much-
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Well, this was a really fun interview.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say probably the funnest we've ever had.
Really, I know. My eyes are tearing. I'm laughing too.
Thank you so much for having us.
Is there anything you want to tell our viewers before we hang up?
Yeah, listen.
Well, Gunnar, you're right there. What do you got to say?
Yeah, listen.
Yeah.
Listen, Gunnar got something to say.
Hang on.
I got something to say.
We're-
One, we love you guys.
Aw.
Two, we'll be in Philly. And three,
Hey, I got one more thing I got to tell you, okay?
All
Ready?
right, go ahead. Really?
He shut us off.
That's cute. Don't end it
Why?
because we got to finish.
Oh, we're back.
And that was the band Wicked.
They were a lot of fun, right?
They were a lot of fun.
They're smart. They're good looking. They're funny. They have great personalities. They're knowledgeable.
Mhm.
So everybody check out Wicked Rock and Roll on their Instagram.
Mhm.
They have, like I said, they have the last American rock and roll album. They're
Mhm.
great songs. Check out Wicked. On that note, I'm gonna have a little drink. Cheers to two girls and their alcohol.
And thank you for watching. Now we're going to eat some nuts. Just kidding. Sort of.
I can't breathe. Oh my God, there's